In a historic ruling just announced, Tokyo's High Court declared Japan's same-sex marriage ban unconstitutional, calling it a groundless legal discrimination. This decision has not only brought fresh momentum for Japan's LGBTQ+ community but is also sparking new debates about equality in one of Asia's most conservative nations. Now, imagine a country where LGBTQ+ couples, while legally committed in every sense, are denied essential rights. How would that affect your sense of justice? As we dig deeper into what this ruling means, we'll also explore why it's a big deal globally, especially with Japan's place in the G7. Stick around as we unpack what might be one of the biggest moments for marriage equality in Japan and Asia as a whole. The Tokyo High Court's decision follows a similar March ruling by Sapporo High Court, which also found Japan's marriage ban unconstitutional. Both courts condemned the ban as discriminatory and highlighted how it clashes with Japan's constitution, particularly under Articles 14 and 24, which guarantee equality and individual dignity. Outside the courthouse, crowds of supporters rallied, waving banners with messages like "Further advance toward marriage equality" and "No more waiting for legal revision." But how significant is this victory, and how close are we to seeing Japan fully recognize same-sex marriage? The movement is gathering force, with 63% of Japanese citizens now supporting marriage equality, according to a 2023 JNN poll. Support is even higher among younger Japanese, with around 80% favoring marriage rights for all. Do you think this public opinion shift could finally push lawmakers toward reform? Let us know in the comments. This ruling also builds on a law passed earlier in 2023 by Japan's Diet, Parliament, aimed at increasing awareness of LGBTQ+ issues and discouraging discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. However, this law lacks enforceable protections, leaving LGBTQ+ advocates asking for more robust legal reforms. Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party, LDP, known for its conservative stance, has remained the main roadblock in the legislative process. In a cautious response, Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshimasa Hayashi acknowledged the court's decision but refrained from committing to legal reforms, saying, "The introduction of same-sex marriage closely affects family values." Currently, Japan offers partnership certificates to same-sex couples, but these provide limited benefits, such as joint rental agreements and partial healthcare access. Major rights like inheritance, spousal visas, or parental recognition remain out of reach for LGBTQ+ couples in Japan. Imagine the impact of this on families and loved ones who can't even stay together in the country because of the lack of spousal visas. Japan's refusal to recognize same-sex unions has also attracted international attention. At the G7 summit held in Japan this year, other member nations and human rights groups, including Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, urged Japan to align with global standards on LGBTQ+ rights. With every new court ruling and rising public support, Japan's government faces increasing pressure to reform. Do you think international pressure should play a bigger role in influencing Japan's policies on marriage equality? Share your thoughts below. The plaintiffs in Wednesday's ruling were denied compensation for damages, which is common in such cases. While they were denied 1 million yen each, they still celebrated the symbolic victory, as the court acknowledged that the marriage ban violated their constitutional rights. Political analysts suggest that ongoing judicial support, rising public support, and mounting pressure from Japan's international allies may ultimately drive the government to legislate marriage equality. As we witness these changes, Japan's LGBTQ+ advocates and allies remain hopeful, seeing this as a step closer to aligning Japanese law with broader global perspectives on equality. Here's a question to ponder. Should Japan's lawmakers follow the court's lead on this issue, or should it be up to public consensus? Let us know what you think, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth updates. Join the conversation and help shape the discussion around equality and human rights in Japan and worldwide.